Strategy Management Series, Video number 122, Strategy Formulation. Evaluate your strategy. Insights from competing for the future. Welcome back to the Ready MBA series on strategy management. In our previous sessions, we delved into strategy evaluation, the crucial seventh step of the strategy formulation process. This stage entails scrutinizing potential strategies for their impact, benefits, costs, and resource requirements. In previous episodes, we discussed how the planning team can define the details of a strategy using the Strategy Choice Cascade framework. The next step consists in evaluating the strategy they have formulated to ensure it is coherent, feasible, and aligned with the organization's goals, before resources are committed and execution begins. Over the next few episodes, we will introduce insights and learnings from strategy thinkers and experts to help planning teams evaluate their predefined strategies. In this video, we will analyze Gary Hamel and C.K. Prahalad's perspective on strategy according to their book Competing for the Future. Their book revolutionized strategic thinking by advocating that companies must move beyond simply reacting to current competition. Instead, the authors emphasize the need to proactively create and shape the future of industries. Key concepts introduced include strategic intent, a compelling and ambitious long-term vision that inspires and directs organizational efforts. Core competencies, the unique skills and technologies that provide a foundation for creating new products and markets. Industry foresight, the ability to anticipate how industry structures, customer needs, and competitive landscapes will evolve. Strategic architecture, a blueprint for developing and deploying core competencies to guide long-term growth and innovation. The book advises companies to prioritize building capabilities, envisioning new markets, and developing a strategic architecture for long-term growth. This approach is more vital than solely focusing on short-term efficiency or incremental improvements. This shift in perspective is crucial for any organization seeking to not just survive, but to thrive in a dynamic and uncertain environment. Framework for strategy evaluation, a Hamel and Prahalad approach. To effectively evaluate a formulated strategy using the principles of competing for the future, planning teams should systematically consider the following steps. Phase 1. Evaluating the strategy's future-oriented vision. Assess strategic intent. The strategy must articulate a clear, compelling, and ambitious vision for the organization's future. It should define where the organization aspires to be and what it aims to achieve in the long term. The team should confirm that this intent stretches the organization and inspires employees to pursue ambitious goals. Evaluate industry foresight. The strategy must demonstrate a deep understanding of how the industry will evolve. This includes a thorough analysis of key trends, potential disruptions, and emerging customer needs. The strategy should present a coherent view of how the organization intends to shape or influence this evolution. Phase 2. Evaluating the strategy's foundation and direction. Analyze core competencies. The strategy should clearly identify the core competencies that will drive its success. The team should verify that these competencies are distinctive, difficult to imitate, and have the potential to be leveraged across various products and markets. The strategy must also outline plans for developing or enhancing these competencies. Analyze strategic architecture. The strategy should be built upon a robust strategic architecture. This architecture should provide a blueprint for how the organization will develop and deploy its core competencies to create future market opportunities. The team should confirm that the strategy aligns with this architecture and supports its long-term realization. Phase 3. Evaluating the strategy's drive and resourcefulness. Assess strategic stretch. The strategy should include goals that challenge the organization to go beyond its current capabilities and resources. The team should evaluate if the strategy sets ambitious targets that encourage innovation and create a sense of urgency, while remaining realistically achievable. Assess strategic leverage. The strategy should demonstrate how the organization will maximize the impact of its resources. This includes exploring opportunities for collaboration, alliances, and knowledge sharing to achieve greater impact and efficiency. Phase 4. Evaluating the strategy's proactive nature. Evaluate future shaping potential. The strategy should aim to proactively shape the future of the industry, rather than simply reacting to existing trends. The team should assess whether the strategy identifies opportunities to influence industry standards, create new customer needs, or challenge established competitive rules. This approach is generally suitable for large, established companies with significant resources, particularly those in rapidly changing industries. Conversely, this approach may not be a best fit for companies with limited resources, those in stable industries, or those that lack a clear vision or are too risk-averse. By using this evaluation framework, planning teams can ensure that their strategies are not only effective in the present but also visionary and capable of securing a leading position in the future. And this concludes our discussion about strategy evaluation according to Hamel and Prahalad's Competing for the Future. Please be sure to check our next episode where we discuss a strategy evaluation framework based on Michael Porter's competitive strategy book. Until then, keep strategizing. See you soon.